Hi guys, it's Jackie. I'm a compulsive gambler, but I'm also so much more. Today I am on day 41. No gambling, no wages, please. Yes, good job. So I have been fortunate enough to be getting feedback from some of you and been getting, messages, people who are going through a gambling crisis, people who are trying to recover, and I am very grateful that you trust me enough to share this deep dark secret that you have. So thank you, and I thought that this video, it will be about that. I just wanted to bring up 3 points that through speaking to some of you, I have it's pretty much a common denominator when you speak to people, when you speak to addicts, and when you're an addict yourself, you pick up on these things. So I'm just gonna name 3, and here's the first one. So it was about, it scares me to think that I will never be able to gamble again. That's normal. First of all, that's normal. If it scares you to think that, it's because your identity is a gambler. It is an addict. And you're being honest with yourself. However, if you are thinking like that, you're not ready to give it up. I'm going to be blatantly honest in these answers from my experience through many years of trying to quit, and the anxiety and all of, the shitstorm that comes with being an addict. And if you are feeling that way, come to terms with it and move the fuck on. Because you are essentially saying that you don't want to let go. You do not want to let go if you cannot see a future without it. There's some things we just have to come to terms with and realize, all right, I have this personality that will not allow me to just play responsibly, to just play for fun. If you're on this channel, it's because you are probably an addict. This is how you found it. It's written gambling addiction everywhere. So yeah, admit it to yourself. You are an addict, and that means that if you really want to recover, you can't. Everybody goes through relapses, but get that mentality of being scared of the future without this thing. Day by day, minute by minute, 10 minutes by 10 minutes. But you cannot think that I am scared of being without it. Already you are setting yourself back. Just be like, okay, fuck, it's not getting me very far. I really do enjoy it, but I see all the destruction it's causing, so yeah, it's time, and then from there, minute by minute, after a while, after, I would say, at least for me, the first week, it was like, okay, well, I know that I definitely can do without it. I see tiny progress, and then take it from there, but don't build up that wall for yourself. Be true to yourself and be like, I am a fucking addict, and that means that I cannot give in to my addiction. Okay, that was 1. Number 2, I had asked, why would you do it? Why do you keep on doing it? I had to ask myself this question in order for me to really set an intention into me stopping. Why do I do it if I see the destruction and the harm it's causing? Because I think that I could hit it big and I could pay off all of my debts. All I need is 1 big win and I'm set. Hello! How many years have you been doing this? How long have you been doing that? How many big wins do you need in order to cover all of your losses? I bet quite a bit. Yeah, so you're thinking like that. I'll tell you what, I bet. Okay, but I bet that you've been thinking about that big win and playing for that big win all the time. while developing an addiction. Yeah. Thing is, you have probably had the big wins. You know that it's possible. But as a gambler, a big win isn't enough. How many times have you had a big win and just fucking played it away? As soon as you win, stone cold probably in your face, just a little, I won. And then you keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing until that big win is gone. All the debts you thought you were going to pay off with that big win. Did you? No. Did you even cash out? Probably not. That's why you just keep going back. Back because you know it's possible, because you probably had it. But you know you're never going to stop. I even had this, a limit for when I played. Well, not a limit. I never had any limits. But I knew that it happened so frequently that I would make it maybe to like $600 from $20, let's say. But I knew as soon as I reached that number, it would just start ticking down, and I'd just have zero. And that happened to me so many times. And even with big wins, I've had big wins. Man, with that, within hours, within days, or if it is ever paid out to my bank account, it's gone. Because I keep putting it back in, because I keep thinking I'll have another big win, because I just had one. Of course I could get another one. No. Listen, this is not you thinking. This is your addiction thinking. This is that fucking little devil in you telling you that that could happen. You know that you could have a big win, but you will never cash out. You will not stop until you realize, I cannot keep playing. I cannot keep playing. Even I had this difficulty thinking that, well, I've had a big win. I've played it away. I know it's possible. If I just have one more big win, then I'll stop. 10 years later. What? The story hasn't changed. Well, now it has, but, you know, it was just insanity doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So, yeah, not drop that. And the last thing is, so, I don't think I'm an addict. I just play, but, you know, I think that I might be getting there. Whoever you are, if you think that you're an addict and you came on this channel, you are an addict. Once the thought comes into your mind that you think you are an addict, you better believe it, you fucking are. And there's no shame in that. You know, gambling, it doesn't see a face. Any addiction, it doesn't matter what race you are, girl or boy, rich or poor, it doesn't see a face. So if you are thinking that you are becoming that, subconsciously, you are trying to protect yourself and say, look, you are that. But then it's just probably your ego saying, nah, man, I'm too strong, you know, nah, I'm not like these weak people. Haha, look at them losing all of their money, committing suicide. You're probably on your way there. So just cut it. Just stop. You might as well. It's not worth it. I will tell you, and all of the other gamblers that you would ever speak to, it is not worth it. That big win that you think that you're gonna get, no. And then you say that maybe you just play for a tenner, a 20. Everybody starts off like that. Nobody just starts putting in thousands at a time. It starts off small. And if you think that you're getting like some wins now and it's going your way, and then you start seeing it as a way of, this is quick money, ooh, those are red flags. So get off that gambling boat and just cut the cord now, because you might as well. It is not worth it. So it became a long video all of a sudden. And these are just the 3 things that many people had in common and that I could relate to. I am not any capacity a therapist. I'm just speaking through my journey and my self-growth and all of the shit that I have gone through in trying to quit, and all of these things that we have in common as gambling addicts. So I will end this video here, and until the next time, all of you who are struggling, you are not alone. Seek help. Start off small, minute by minute, when a day is too much. You know, I could do it, anyone can do it. Like, really, it is all up here. Get strong up here, because it is worth it. It is worth it. My heart goes out to you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Bye.